Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
Instead of this wood, can I have yours?
I'm sorry?
Instead of this wood, can I have yours?
What do you mean? I'm like, hold on, what? Hold on.
I'm just messing with you. You know I'm getting cleaning supplies?
Where the cleaning supplies are?
No, do you know why I'm getting it? I've been a dirty girl.
You're doing it wrong, princess. They can't subscribe to your OF account if you don't tell them the name of your OF account.
When you heal, you can't tolerate unhealed people. And this isn't saying, that you think that you're better than they are or you're judging them in any way. It's quite the opposite. You understand where they are on their journey and you respect it, but you can see everything. You have so much awareness now, and you can just, why they're acting the way they're acting, why they're saying the things that they're saying. You can see right through them and their traumas. You can just everything. And they can't see it. And that's frustrating. And you can't make them see it because they have to do the work themselves in order to be able to see that.
Still never explained what she healed from, but hey, I have to admit she looks healed. And I also have to admit that I used to judge people before this video, like the ones that would just stop in the middle of the sidewalk and started talking to buildings. I used to think they're crazy. But now I understand that they see things that I can't see because I am not healed. Well, it must be rough living in the West, because I live in Batev, Romania, right? And as hard as it is, people don't carry all this trauma around that they need to heal from. In fact, I did ask a few girls I know if they're on a healing journey, and they started looking at me like I stopped in the middle of the sidewalk and started talking to buildings. So, ups and downs, I guess it's what I'm trying to say.
Being a single mom is so wild for so many reasons, but especially when it comes to dating, because a guy will come out and be like, hey, let me buy you dinner, which is like so nice, so sweet. But then he'll be like, and by the way, I'm like so great with kids. Like I was raised by a single mom myself, or I have siblings. And by the way, my mom was a doula. Like so unnecessary. And also like, you're never meeting my kids. Like, what are you talking about?
No idea, but what are you talking about? Why are you acting like since you've become a single mother you just can't keep men away? Are we also supposed to act like you're not the main priority on a guy's list when he's thinking about long term? How many profiles have you seen on dating apps of men saying that, oh yeah, I would like to lose sleep for the next, let's say, 10 years. So what I'm looking for here on Hinge is single mothers. Cause me, I would go with zero.
I hate. I'm trying not to scream. I hate dating. I hate dating. I hate dating. I hate dating. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. If you don't text me, I'm not going to text you. It's your turn to text me, or you're supposed to plan this, or they're supposed to pay for my meal, or the love bombing. Like, why can't we just go back, take a little time travel back to the 70s, 80s, and like, not have to worry about whose pictures, who's liking his following list and all that dumb, his reposts on, like, come on now. Why can't you just, like... I just feel like I know too much. I know too much. I know too much, and I just never... I don't ever want to... can I just get married and it be over with? Bring me my man or something. Oh my God, I'm done. I'm done.
Well, finally. Can we go back and start dating like we did in the 70s? Well, no. Because a lot of things happened since the 70s. Like, for example, the actual liberation, when women started acting like men, which is a lie. Because they only took some traits from men that we call today F-boys. And then there was the rise in boss babes and bad bees and all that. And later on, some nose-ringed, blue-haired, buff, I'm gonna try to be nice, beautiful angels started yelling at men to leave them alone and to not approach them. And then some queens started going on TikTok and bragging about how they go on foodie calls with men they don't even like. And then some goddesses went on TikTok and they started bragging about how they manipulate men by not responding to a man for 2 hours after they got a text and so on. And now we have an increased number in the strong and independent women who don't need no men, to which men, against all popular belief, listen to women and they said, oh, okay. And I feel sorry for everyone that is interested in dating today.
Part 11, Date Like a Queen video series. Now, this part is about when a queen experiences rejection as opposed to when a princess experiences rejection. A queen knows that rejection is just redirection. She doesn't personalize it to mean something about her. She can learn something from the experience, but she doesn't personalize it to mean that she is worthless, that she is unlovable. Whereas a princess, she puts so much importance on what others think about her and the validation that she receives from others. So when she gets rejected, she doesn't view it as just a redirection. She views it as a real personal attack on her. And that is the difference. When you date as a queen, you need to have that sense of detachment about this kind of thing. Not everyone is going to be right for you. And that means that not everyone is going to be totally in love with you. And that's fine. And so the more that you accept that, the more that you can embody that queen energy when you're dating.
Can you believe she's still single? I know, right? How can that be? This is another thing I forgot to mention earlier. We no longer have men and women. We now have men and queen and princesses. And I cannot think of a single man who will not think to himself, I'm gonna be her peasant. But on the other hand, she might be right, because how can you have men and women when you can only define what a man is? But speaking of queen and princesses...
Hey, I like your bike.
I'm sorry, what?
They said I like your bike.
Oh, I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I do not. Why?
Oh, I was just wondering if I could get your number.
I don't really give out my number like that. Especially, I've never met you before. You got my Instagram?
I don't have Instagram.
You don't have an Instagram? What, Snapchat?
I don't have that either. I don't really do the whole social media thing.
Ah, you're one of those girls. Huh?
I guess.
I don't know. I just don't give out my number like that.
Why not? You not think I'm cute?
To be honest, I don't want to be mean, but you're not really my type, no?
You anyways. You're not my
I can't believe I just got that on video.
She must not be a queen, but one of the princesses the lunatic from earlier was talking about. And if I believed that for even a second, I would reconsider my entire life. But maybe this next what a woman is gonna be a princess.
This woman poured bleach on her boyfriend and stabbed him after he refused to have sex. 37-year-old Matinska Sharbashi waited until he fell asleep, then attacked him inside her home in Hastings, East Sussex. Their relationship had been turbulent, on and off, full of conflict. That night, they had spent the evening together, but things took a dark turn. The victim woke up to bleach burning his face and struggled to find his clothes in the dark, only to realize he had been stabbed in the thigh just inches from his privates.
Genuinely, I really don't know how women live in a house with men and children.
Because I've been living alone for 5 years, and I know this is like totally TMI, but my stomach, pristine, okay? My movements, unmatched. Have a man in your house for 2 days? Why? Why? I feel like my stomach doesn't want me to be in a relationship. I don't know. I just feel like I'm my prettiest, best, most healthy self when I'm in my own rhythm.
Oh, for sure. I wasn't sure, but the laughter convinced me. Because I was thinking to myself, there is no way she has feminist in her account name and she's gonna be all against men and families and relationships. And sure, I mean, you can make the argument, yeah, but it's not even the feminist in her account name. It's all about bowel movements. What is she gonna do with a man in her house? Sell her toilet or not worry about taking her antidepressants on time?
Can everyone please chime in on this? I need to know what you think. So, personally, if I go on a date with a guy and we're about to go on a second date, I think that you should not talk to anyone else. I think that we should just talk to each other. And if you want to talk to anyone else, don't talk to me. That's personally what I think. I'm 29, so I date with much intention, as anyone else should. Maybe if you were like 24, okay, around, but I personally, that's how I feel. And now we're so-called crazy and like jealous for that. It's like, no, no. Does anyone else think like this, or is this, am I crazy? I can't.
And that's perfectly fine. I can't either. And probably so many other men can't also because they were looking at you when you were 24. Why would any of them take you seriously now just because you're 29 when you had to go through your F around phase when you were 24? Oh, but like, oh my god, but I am a completely different girl. No, you're exactly the same, only 5 years older.
So I was out this weekend and my friend and I were sitting at the bar and this guy all of a sudden comes up behind me and he's like, excuse me, like, I don't mean to be weird, but I love that purse. Like, my girlfriend's looking for a new purse. Where's that from? So I was like, oh, like, it's my friend's. It's from Zara, blah, 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 blah. And then Slick introduced his friend over here between us. And then we start talking for the next, like, 15 to 20 minutes. Slick as hell. Like, you get in really quickly, you say that you have a girlfriend, you compliment the bag, but don't make it creepy. Take notes, boys. That was good. That was good.
Yeah, no, I agree, pretty good. What about his girlfriend though? Let's not worry about small details now. That was pretty slick.
So, what is it that women need to do to be able to take a walk in the woods or at the park or anywhere actually in the street? What is it we need to do to be able to be safe? Because what a lot of men don't know and do not even consciously are aware of is that when we walk, we get comments, we get looks, we get remarks, we get all sorts of really inappropriate kind of things said to us, no matter how we're dressed. Mind you, is like 1,000 degrees right now, so I'm not gonna cover up just because there's someone else who can join me in my walk. But basically, like, I should I cover up? What is it that we need to do to be safe? Because honestly, this is something that men do not have to deal with, and it's very unfair.
Speak for yourself. I get looks all the time. I shouldn't be wearing my pajamas outside, but I get looks all the time and it makes me feel unsafe and I cry about it all the time. The f you even talking about? There's no one around. You're on a walk right now. You're safe no matter what you're wearing. No one is even saying change what you're wearing. But maybe if you would focus more on your walk instead of your hate for men, you would actually enjoy it more.
Nice truck, boss. If you work hard, do overtime, and come in on weekends, next year I'll buy myself an even better one.
Right then, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.